Good afternoon and welcome to our first ever pre-K through 12 virtual open house. We hope this will be a purposeful way for you to explore OES, no matter if our program is brand new to you or you're a current OES family exploring the next division. There is no way we can recreate or do justice to the in-person energy, presence, and magic of our students during this virtual event. But today, we encourage you to dive in, to listen, to watch our videos, and join the multiple Zoom offerings. These Zoom offerings are a place to ask questions and engage as much and as close to in-person as we can create. And remember, after this event, there are many, many ways to connect with us. I'd like to give you a few logistics to the afternoon. During this entire event, if you need help, please use our chat button located on the open house page. And after the live stream, you're welcome to click on the two option buttons at the top of the page. One is for our Zoom rooms and one for our video library. You are free to choose what interests you in any division. The Zoom rooms are on a schedule, but our videos are available anytime. And our last Zoom offering are with our admissions associates by divisions for questions that you might have. So without further ado, I'd like to say that we at OES are so fortunate to have Mo Copeland as our head of school. Due to her amazing leadership, OES is thriving. And now it is my deepest pleasure to introduce her. Mo?
Thank you, Susie. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you to our first ever streaming event for OES, the Open House. I'm thrilled that so many of you are here to learn about our school and our programs. We are proud and thrilled with our ability to continue learning for our students through this unprecedented year, and very hopeful that we will all be in person again soon. I am Mo Copeland, the head of the school. This is my 21st year as a head of school and my 10th at OES. Hard to imagine. I'm incredibly lucky to have the amazing team that I work with, including Susie, who you have met. We talked with them earlier this week, our parent-partner leadership, and I shared many of the heroics of our faculty over the last 9 months, pivoting to online in March, building ways to connect even remotely with students and families, engaging in academic content as well as social emotional growth through the tough months of spring. Over the summer, they worked to design courses for in-person, online, and hybrid school, refining their skill and flexibility. And now they are fully engaging our students in their work. It is truly remarkable. They are my heroes. What a tough time for all of us, and particularly tough on this generation of students. I'm so impressed, though, with their resilience and willingness to engage so thoroughly in what we can offer right now, which is a remote experience. Last week, happily on one of those beautiful sunny fall days, we were able to have more students on campus for outside programming. It was a total delight to have students and families on campus, happily spending time together. Our teachers have designed our current program to build on the core principles of OES: inquiry, connection, and belonging. All of these core principles come from our roots as an Episcopal school. Episcopalians are inquirers, asking questions about why we are here, what is our purpose, and fully committed to the learning process as one of exploration. A sense of community and belonging is essential to being Episcopalian, and we build community in many ways, through gathering and reflection, through time together in groups large and small, through chapel, and through service. As head of school, I delegate the operations of the divisions to a terrific team. Our associate head, Peter Kraft, and 3 great division heads whom you will meet and hear from today. My work is centered around the long-term vision for the school, on which I work closely and partner with a great board of trustees. This work is laid out in our strategic plan, OES 2025, and includes initiatives in a number of important areas. People, who is here, who's at OES in terms of employees and teachers, as well as families. We serve an incredibly diverse group. Place, It's awesome to be actually building on campus right now. It turns out that COVID is a great time to be building, and we have our new athletic center in construction as we speak. Really exciting. Program, starting with a deep commitment to inquiry and grounded in our learning in questions and research, we have a remarkable academic program that builds students' skills in wondering, research, analyzing, and applying their learning through our essential competencies, which include explore, create, connect, commit, and reflect, all through a continual practice. And then our plan is how we make all this happen and how we work towards those goals. We have a substantive financial plan and a strategic plan to keep us on track. If you want to learn more about any of these, please come to one of the sessions that I will be hosting via Zoom later today. Right now, this is your chance for your own inquiry. Learn and discover all that you can about OES. Ask questions, explore, create, connect, commit, and reflect. We look forward to your questions and reflections, and we look forward to getting to know you over this brief time together. Thank you.
OES to me is like a second home.
OES is welcoming.
OES is education.
OES is open-minded.
OES is my happy place.
OES is innovative.
OES is variety.
OES is awesome.
There's so many super cool, awesome programs at OES that give students the ability to really show their passion in so many different ways. And because of that, I'd really just sum it up in that word, innovative.
It's like a community of people that I can trust and that I'm always comfortable to ask questions in.
It's open to like new ideas and all kinds of different people.
OES is awesome.
Well, to put it simply, amazing.
Good afternoon. My name is Peter Kraft, and I'm the Associate Head of School, and I just want to welcome you again to the OES Open House. You know, these are hard times. They really are challenging for all of us. But I will submit two things, really. One is that education has never been more important for young people and for our society as a whole. And secondly, that the greatest gift that any family and any parent can give a young person is the gift of a great education. So with all of these things in mind, OES is committed to continuing to provide a world-class inquiry-based education for all of our students. We put kids in the center of their learning. We ask them hard questions. We propose difficult scenarios. We have really important discussions. All of our kids have agency. They make important decisions about their learning, and they do that from our youngest in pre-K all the way up through 12th grade. You know, one of the things that we can't replace is that special connection between a teacher and a student that comes when they're together. Nor can we fully replace the opportunity for students to live on campus. But what I can tell you is we are making good on our commitment to give our students the education that they need to be successful and thrive in the world in which we're living. So I want to take a moment just to tell you how we're doing that in this difficult time. This summer, all of our faculty from pre-K to 12 worked for weeks with Global Online Academy, a worldwide leader not only in online education, but in great education writ large. And they thought about their work, they changed it, we changed it. I'm still a classroom teacher myself. And we adapted for what we knew would be a challenging but exciting year. The other thing that we've done is we've embraced innovation, not just with technology, but with new schedules and new programs and new opportunities to push ourselves and our students to learn differently. But lastly, and most importantly, what we've done is we've created an environment where it's okay not to get it right every time, where it's okay to experiment and to try new things. And both our students and our faculty know this. And as a result, in arguably the most challenging time that any of us have ever seen in education, OES remains a joyous place, a place where we talk about hard issues, politics, society, race, social justice. But we do it from a nonpartisan perspective. We root it in our mission and our values and our identity, and as such, we prepare our students for the world ahead. So let me end by saying this. We know that this is a hard time. We don't know exactly what the future holds, but I can absolutely assure you that we'll be prepared and our students will be prepared. Thanks.
I am grateful for this world.
I'm grateful for my friends who care about me when I'm sad.
I'm grateful for imagination because without it, I don't know where I'd be.
I'm grateful for my friends and family.
I'm grateful for my friends and my family and the school for just thank you. I'm just really grateful for everything.
I'm grateful for middle schoolers and all their adolescent wackiness.
I'm grateful for everything I know about.
I'm grateful for my barks.
I'm grateful for nature.
For Pokemon.
For animals. For the monkey bars.
I'm grateful when I'm inside for the roof to keep me dry. I'm grateful for the Native Americans.
For my family.
For my family, my dog, my fish, and my family and my friends. I'm grateful that I go to OES. I'm grateful for our community and how each person helps each other out.
I'm grateful for probably the amazing people I've met this year.
I'm grateful for my family, this school, and all my friends and teachers.
I'm grateful for how this school teaches learning in such an interactive way that really includes all the students.
So I'm super grateful for the unsung heroes of OES, the people who are working behind the scenes and in the trenches who maybe not get noticed.
I am grateful for hugs, and I'm grateful for kindergartners coming up and primarians coming up and saying, "Good morning, Miss Anna."
I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for my mom and dad. I'm grateful for that I have parents who want to help me.
I'm grateful for OES and my education.
I'm grateful for the joyous learning of children.
Good afternoon. My name is David Lowell. I'm the head of the lower school here at Oregon Episcopal School. Thank you for joining us this afternoon for our open house. I'm going to share a word or two with you about what inspires me about our school, Oregon Episcopal School. And it really comes down to being inspired by the school's commitment for striving towards becoming a great school for children, a wonderful learning lab for faculty, and a place whose education is increasingly relevant in a rapidly changing world. I got a hint of it when I came to school 27 years ago to interview for a fourth grade position, when the fourth graders were engaged in this great passion project, harnessing their curiosity to pursue an interest. I've certainly seen it this year as we've all strived to reimagine school for an online learning environment, the faculty, employees rallying together to figure out how we can make it the best place for children. And I continue to be inspired by our efforts to teach towards students' wellness and inclusion throughout our days together. I find great pleasure in being a part of such an inspiring school. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ann Sulzer. I'm the head of the middle school here. And though we have 3 divisions here at OES, the lower school, the middle school, and the upper school, we really work together as a team to put students at the center of all that we do. And because we do all that is best for kids, it means we're also doing all that's best for families, all that's best for teaching and learning, and all that's best for building a community that's inclusive and cohesive for all of our students, grades pre-K through 12.
And I'm Asha Apple. I'm the head of the upper school. And on behalf of all 3 division heads, we hope that you leave this event curious about what an inquiry-based classroom looks like, inspired by what a holistic, scaffolded curriculum can do for learning, and above all, excited about the possibility of joining a close-knit community where your child will feel seen, known, and valued.
Hi, I'm Missy Smith. I'm one of the athletic directors here at Oregon Episcopal School, and I'm very proud to say that we run an athletic program that is no cut, based on the fact that we want every kid to have the opportunity to participate in athletics. What that means is if you're a student athlete and you come out and you want to try basketball or soccer for the first time, we will make sure that there is space on a team for you. We're really proud that we have programming for kindergarten through 12th grade in athletics here. We start with our kindergartners in basketball, and we keep growing our programs, and we're very proud of that. I'm lucky today to be with two of our phenomenal student athletes. First of all, Hudson Hale, who is a dynamite runner and an even better golfer. He's also the captain of our golf team. Hudson and I are very proud to have won a state championship together, as I was his coach. And that's one thing at OES. We're really proud to say that we win championships in spite of being a no-cut program. I also have with us today Genevieve Bailey, who is also a phenomenal athlete. She's a runner on the cross-country team and the captain of that, and also plays girls lacrosse. But the great thing about Genevieve, she's tried other things. She's dabbled in both ski racing and basketball, and that's what you get to do at OES. So I'd like to hand that over to Hudson.
Thanks, Missy. So what are the benefits of a no-cut policy? Well, OES students, it doesn't matter what level you're at, whether you're a beginner or have been playing a sport for your whole life. OES students get to enjoy and try out different sports and have an equal opportunity to grow and develop their skills. And one of the great things that does is that it doesn't matter what level you're at. And what you're able to do is that you're able to not only have an equal opportunity that everyone else does, but you're also able to experience and enjoy new things. So one of the amazing things that Missy also said, I've been a part of the golf team for 4 years, and one thing that I'm very proud to have experienced is that the incredible community that I've been a part of. And one of the other things, a part of the community, not only have I made a lot of friends, but I have also made lots of friends with the coaches. And I don't exaggerate when I say this, that Missy hires world-class coaches that not only help us win state championships, but help us grow as students, as learners, and as leaders.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things about OES is truly the community that's created between coaches and other athletes that goes from athletics all the way into the classroom. It's all around just an incredible experience. One of the most amazing things about OES athletics is the opportunities that we're given with leadership. I've had the chance to work with Missy on the Oregon Girls Sports Leadership Summit, and I've also been able to participate in sports leadership classes, which are actually open to all OES students. So through my 4 years at OES, I've had incredible experiences with leadership and many opportunities to become a better leader. And I truly think that without OES and without the leadership programs at OES, especially athletics, I wouldn't be the person and the leader that I am today. It's an incredible experience to be part of OES athletics, and yeah.
We bring ourselves together as a community in a variety of ways and in a variety of places.
Gathering makes me feel like I have a stronger connection with the OES community. I think that the fact that we have all of the students in one room at one time helps us form more of a cohesive unit. And I think that being able to hear the voices of your fellow classmates and see the faces of them while they're making a variety of announcements really brings us all together in a special way.
Good afternoon. My name is Philip Craig, and I'm in my 14th year as head chaplain here at OES, and in a dual role, my 4th year as chaplain to the lower school. And I love my job. If I were to meet you during an admissions tour in a hallway or on the sidewalk, I would want you to know that you, your student, your family are welcome here. You are welcome here, regardless of your faith, your perspective, your religion, your background. You are welcome here. OES is not a parochial school, nor are we, to use contemporary language, a Christian school. We are an Episcopal school. As such, we place no requirement for religious adherence on our students. Rather, we place a high premium on the diversity that our students and their families bring to our school community. Learning what we have in common, yes, but more importantly, learning and celebrating what makes all of us distinct and unique. This celebration of diversity is a critical component to our mission and the education that we hope to offer the young people around us. Perhaps you've already seen our Episcopal identity statement. Rooted in a rhythm of gathering and reflection, we educate toward a larger purpose. Where might you see our Episcopal identity supporting that larger purpose? Well, first, in the value that we place on inquiry, the importance of asking deep and meaningful questions that might lead to other questions, and knowing that often there are not easy answers. Secondly, in setting aside time to gather in small groups and large ways as a community, to celebrate, to process, and to consider the transitions that naturally come in our lives and how to support one another along the way. Third, in our commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, as evidenced by the collaborative work between the chaplaincy and our diversity practitioners. Fourth, in our desire to promote social justice, as seen through our community engagement and our service learning programs pre-K through 12. And then finally, of course, in the encouragement of the spiritual development of our students and their families. There's generally a chapel in each division once a week. The chaplains teach and serve as a part of the constellation of support for all of our students and all of their families. In other words, you are welcome. Please call on me for any questions you may have about our Episcopal identity, and I thank you for your time. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to my colleague and friend, our Director for Inclusion, Dr. Diane Watson.
Thank you, Philip. Every family wants their child to be loved and feel included. Every student wants to belong. As the Director for Inclusion, my job is to help make OES the type of place where children see themselves in the curriculum, feel comfortable in the hallways and playgrounds, and believe the adults here have their best interests at heart. Before coming to OES, I was a licensed public school teacher. Then, after pursuing my doctorate, I became a teacher educator. For the past 15 years, I've researched and published writings about how race, teaching, and learning intertwine. Some of the main ways that I use this experience and training at OES are the following. One, I work closely with the Board of Trustees. In that role, I am helping hold them accountable to our mission by providing opportunities to learn more about race, learning, and teaching, and to fund the programs and positions needed to do this work at a school-wide level. Number two, I work closely with teachers on curriculum. In this role, I partner with teachers on how to incorporate inclusive curriculum into their pedagogy. This includes selection of course materials, the types of activities teachers employ, and the topics they choose to teach. I also provide opportunities for teachers to participate in workshops on teaching that help them grow their practice around equity. And lastly, I work with the various departments such as advancement, admissions, and the business office. In these spaces, we are working on answering two questions: who benefits and who is left out? This will help us make sure that every child here feels this is the place for them. In addition to those main buckets, my office, the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, or DEI office, has a variety of programming for students. This includes affinity groups, national conferences, and community engagement that helps students practice giving and citizenship with an equity lens. The DEI office also has space for parents to grow and support one another. We do this primarily through an affinity group for parents of kids of color and through workshops on topics of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Last, we provide the OES and broader community opportunities to engage in these same topics. For example, we have a new series this year called Dreaming Justice that is bringing educators, writers, and artists to lead participants in discussions about race, teaching, and learning. Over the next few years, I will continue to work on aligning curriculum so that students get a K-12 perspective on equity. As they grow, their views and ideas about equity will grow with them. I am looking forward to partnering with you to continue making OES the place where justice is pursued and equity achieved. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.
I think the thing that makes OES so special is the people.
If you come to OES, you will feel that the community really welcomes to you.
OES is so inclusive and we have so many opportunities.
We feel very lucky to have a very diverse international student body, as well as a really good number of domestic students.
I've been able to establish a global network of relationships. OES is a great school to attend because of all the opportunities that it provides, whether it be in extracurriculars, academics, or athletics.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Greinert-Funk, Assistant Head of Upper School for Community and Director of Residential Life. Whether you're a prospective boarding or day family, I want to give you a warm welcome on behalf of our boarding program. OES has been a boarding school for over 150 years, and today the program consists of a tight-knit community of 55 students from the US and around the world, as well as 10 dynamic and highly engaged dorm parents. If you come to OES, you'll be joining a dynamic, diverse, and truly global community. Our residential life program is built on 4 cornerstones: community living and leadership, academic and extracurricular engagement, health and wellness, and experiential education and community impact. Through engaging in the elements of this program, our students hone their collaboration, communication, and leadership skills, find a sense of balance and confidence, gain independence and strategies for academic success, as well as develop a strong sense of identity and responsibility. While we have many resources on our 59-acre campus, we also take advantage of beautiful Portland, Oregon, a city well known for its amazing food and culture, as well as convenient access to incredible natural areas, including the Pacific coastline, national and state forests for hiking and backpacking, and Mount Hood for skiing, snowboarding, and other winter adventures. Our boarding program enriches the entire school community, as students are highly engaged in all aspects of the school, from athletics and the arts to clubs, activities, and student government. Now, while I could go on and on about our amazing program, our dorm students are really what make it so special, and it's their experiences that best represent the program. So without further ado, let's hear from 3 of them now.
Hi, my name is Brian Back. I'm a South Korean and a senior dorm student. When I first came to Portland, Oregon, I felt really weird and uncomfortable because the culture was so different than my country's. However, studying in OES for 3.5 years, my lifestyle became more independent and positive. Every time I said that being in OES community makes me happy. Now that OES is so comfortable for me, it feels like my home. As OES motto, always open, it is easy to connect with teachers and friends. All the faculties in OES help you to feel safe and comfortable in community. It is really nice to live and study in OES community, and I want to share and keep the memories of me being in OES for my life.
OES is like the small world to me. I get to connect with people from all around the world, and the friendship I make with them is one of the things that I'm really grateful for. The dorm parents do their best to help us feel welcomed, loved, and taken care of. They do that by giving us advices when we need them, or taking us to different fun activities that are planned, or like some unplanned incidental activities, maybe like going to a bubble tea run at Friday night, or any type of different activities that can help us feel at home or they might just give you a warm hug when you feel most like it. And the other thing I really love about the residential program is they connect us with day students and their amazing families who are willing to host the boarding students and are by our side whenever we need them the most, and end up being not just a host family but like an actual family, a family which is a part of your life.
Hi, my name is Richard and I'm a sophomore in OES from China. So I would say that living in OES is really interesting, and that is because of all the dorm activity that we have. So every weekend, either dorm parents or students can organize plenty of dorm activities, and I actually organized one activity to watch a Blazer game in Moda Center myself, and that experience was absolutely fascinating because that's always been my dream to watch a live NBA game. And besides, I also tried many new things thanks to the dorm activity, such as skiing or ice skating, which I have never done before. We also have many activities in campus, such as ping pong game or pool tournament, and all of that combines make my dorm life in OES really colorful.
Thank you so much for your interest in OES. And again, whether you plan to board or not, our unique small boarding program is one of the many elements that makes OES so special. And now it's my pleasure to introduce to you our student body president, Charlie Hatcher.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlie Hatcher, our student body president. This is certainly an innovative approach to an open house, so thank you all for being here, even if this isn't how we imagined this event taking place. I am, along with many others in my senior class, what we like to call a lifer here at OES, meaning I've been here since kindergarten. Over the years, I've seen OES adapt and grow in a variety of different ways, and entering my 13th year here, you could say that I have seen all of the angles of OES and of what it has to offer. Back in my lower school days, I remember the deep dives we took into these niche, fascinating areas of life. In third grade, it was a year-long investigation into Lewis and Clark and the Oregon Trail, and fourth grade brought a comprehensive peace game that split the class into mock countries and had us work together to solve problems cooperatively. Fifth grade promised even more, with a look at immigration in the United States, complete with even a simulation day for us to take part in. I'm honestly not sure if I had the presence of mind in my elementary school days to fully appreciate the scope of both the care that goes into lower school teaching or the remarkable resources that were available to me. But there's no doubt in my mind that the teaching I received in lower school certainly laid a solid groundwork for some of the rigor of the middle and upper schools. These skills and values that OES emphasizes early, collaboration, inquiry, service, really pay dividends as students progress into more dynamic and thorough academics, and I'm certainly glad to have had that kind of foundation for my learning. Middle and high school here at OES promise amazing things as well, and to be honest, those parts of my student experience carry a special place in my mind and memories for the unique ways that they allowed me to come into my own as a learner, community member, and global citizen. One of the aspects of OES that I think has just been absolutely fundamental for me and for the school at large is our emphasis on individual inquiry. This focus crops up in so many different experiences I've had over the years, but some of the most prominent are OES's science research program and the inquiry project in middle school. The latter sets up students for a comprehensive research process into a topic of their choosing, which affords us a really valuable opportunity to break out of the traditional class topics and hone in on something that excites us. As for science research, I don't consider myself a very STEM-focused person, but I'm so glad to have worked on a wide range of projects throughout middle and upper school. Like so much of what OES does, science research taught me how to inquire seriously about the world around me, and I reap the benefits of that kind of thinking and questioning in areas far beyond just the classroom. OES is a school that can promise freedom and self-definition in a uniquely meaningful way, and I'm so glad to be able to call it my home. So as you go off into all of the other fantastic ways to get to know OES today, Keep in mind the inquiring spirit of the school and imagine what it would be like to navigate the OES experience with a world of opportunities at your fingertips. Meet with teachers, students, and faculty members, witness academics and community here at OES, and explore the wealth of expertise and learning that OES has on offer. Once again, thank you all so much for being here, and I hope to have you all as OES community members in the year to come. Thank you.
And it's my pleasure to thank you also for joining us for the live stream portion. Now there is so much more. See the two links at the top of the page, one for our Zoom conversations and one for our video library exploration. And remember, you're welcome to explore Zoom opportunities in any and all divisions. Now let's go forth, explore, and have fun.
Thank you.